Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome. I'm excited because it's Saturday. As you guys know, I fixed the brakes, which was really easy. I was worried that was gonna be a big pain in the butt, but it was super simple. Sometimes I stress out a little bit too much. Now, I just did the back pads, so I should probably do the front pads at some point, and I probably will. I just haven't done that yet. And I'm still working on this mount, the GoPro 9 mount, chest mount. Because I lean forward to grab the handlebars, the camera is going down a bit. So I almost kind of want to put it up on my, like a headpiece. But then I worry that the mic is not going to pick me up at all because my mouth is below my head. So we'll see. We'll see how bad this video is. If you guys hate it and you're like, dude, I don't want to just look at your knees in your phone, then maybe we'll come up with a plan. Until then, we're using the media mod. Hopefully it sounds better. Hopefully it's not too bad. We're gonna drive around here. It is a nice warm day. What is it, like 82 degrees? It's like perfect to ride, and we'll have some fun. I'm charged up, so that's what's going down with me. What else is happening today? Well, we have a trunk or treat thing we're gonna do, so we're gonna do some Halloween deal. And even though it's kind of early, it's like early for that, but we're doing that. And then we also have a I have a iPhone 6S. I know it's old as dirt, but I love it. I love the size of it. I like the form figure of it, you know. But its battery is shot. So I decided to roll the dice and buy one of those aftermarket battery kits from China through the lovely Amazon seller. And we're gonna see how that goes. I'm keeping my expectations low. I don't think it can make my battery worse, but of course it could just like not work at all. But for 30 bucks, I figure it's a gamble. Let's give it a shot. What I really need to do is just get a new phone, but we're saving up. We're trying to save up for Japan next year, so I'm trying to be very aware of all my dollars and cents. Of course, we could be putting good money after bad, so to speak, with spending this 30 bucks, but we'll see. So I'll do that. I don't know if I'm gonna do a video of it or not, because when I do these videos, I have to kind of concentrate, you know, so I worry that it's gonna just like wreck my ability to do it right. So I might not shoot a video on it. I might just fix it and all, so we'll see. But let's see how that goes. It is nice out. It's actually only 78 right now, so it's a little bit warmer than I thought.
Big giant ego.
It is nice. The bike path. This bike path actually goes all the way up through to Santa Barbara, and then all the way down. It really stops at the Marina Park, so you can't go to Oxnard to it. But you can go all the way up to Carpinteria. I guess not Santa Barbara, Carpinteria. So that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. What else? I did my country music week this week. Listened to Willie. I didn't listen to any Johnny Cash, just Willie, Chris Christopherson, Waylon Jennings, Tyler Childers, Luke Combs, Sturgill Simpson, and a bunch of new guys that I don't know yet. Did that, and I had a good time. But I think I'm ready to like go into my normal music, which is jazz and hip hop, stuff like that. But it was good to have just a full week of country. I enjoyed that. So I need to listen to some new stuff. I think new albums came out Friday, and I haven't listened to anything yet. So if you haven't checked out my channel, The Outgroove, please do so. It's me talking about music, mostly reviews of albums, both old and young, vinyl, stuff like that, CDs, all kinds of stuff. Check that out. Look how nice this is, man. This is like so nice. And I love having my brakes. My brakes are working just right. Some guys will do a video on their ride that'll be like 30, 40 an hour. I ain't doing no 40-minute video, okay? I just feel like it's too much for you to watch. It's too much memory and time for me to upload. I gotta render it and everything. Forget that. We'll do short ones. We'll do 15-minute max. You know, you get the gist. This is called C Street. So that's the C Street. Sometimes people call that the Cove right there. But generally the surf spot's C Street. If you see that on like surfing spots and reports and things. It is nice out. Gosh. So nice. Less traffic. I like to stay in pedal assist 2. That's usually what I do. Sometimes I'll throttle it. And I actually have been using the mode 2 mode instead of mode 4 unlimited, because I really usually never need to go 30 miles an hour. Like, I'm actually fine going 20. Keeps the battery a lot longer. And I don't know, that alone is like a big draw for me. It's like, I keep my battery, I don't have to charge it all the time. So that said, I'm gonna go 30 right now. I'm gonna just be a hypocrite at this exact moment. See how that windshield is doing here for our camera. I wish I could play music for you guys, but YouTube doesn't like that. Some people are getting around it, and I don't know how, because even if you say I don't want to monetize, even if you're like I don't want to monetize it, they'll just block it from countries. But yet I see other channels that will like play a full record. They'll play like an album, and they play the whole thing, and it's fine. It's not blocked, of course, because I can see it. Maybe it's not monetized, but it's not blocked. And so whenever I do it, I actually get, you know, US is eliminated from the search. And I can't figure out how to, I don't really know how to figure that out. There's nobody, there's no help desk at YouTube that's easily accessible to kind of like understand that. And when I've tried to look it up, I can't get a good answer. So, and I've even reached out to some of these creators that have done it, and I'm not getting a response from them. So I don't know, it's a bummer, because I would love to play music and just not be monetized. I would be fine with that. But the fact that every time I try to, I get blocked, countries get blocked, just is a super bummer. But what are you gonna do? You guys watch that show Heels on Stars? It's about wrestling. It's a drama, fictionalized, scripted show that is about the professional wrestling world. Now, many of you probably don't know, but I grew up in Little Rock, Arkansas, and I've been watching wrestling since I was, I don't know, 8, 10, probably 6, 8, something like that. So I grew up with the federation called Mid-South Wrestling Territory, and you know, Jake the Snake and Undertaker and Junkyard Dog and Hacksaw Jim Duggan, all those guys. I grew up with all that, so I'm a fan. I'm a super fan. So I've like been to shows, you know, in person. So I started watching it, and yeah, it's kind of hokey, but it's kind of fun too. I mean, it's fun. I think the writing's pretty good, actually. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not the best, but I don't think, I mean, I think they would want to be the best, but it's not. It's not bad. The one thing I don't like about it is the way they almost like interrupt the show to interject some factoid or element to prove that this world is in the wrestling in our universe, because they don't mention like Vince McMahon or Andre the Giant or Hulk Hogan, or they'll say something, some little like caveat, little element that makes you think, oh, these guys know WWE, or these guys, you know, none of the characters are WWE, and they don't mention that company by name, but they mention all the people and stuff and elements as though, you know, they're part of this world. And for some reason that just sticks out like a sore thumb for me, the way it's done. And I don't know, the flow changes, I feel like. But, you know, what are you gonna do? You know, what are you gonna do? It's not a bad show though. It's only 8 episodes. I feel like it's one of those things where you watch a show, and if you keep watching it, you kind of like it more just because you're like watching it more. You know, you're more familiar with it in some way, and so you're kind of like connected to it. You know, it's like, I kind of feel like that's the deal. It's not better. Episode 6 isn't better than episode 1. It's just more familiar, and you're like, you forgive more things, and perhaps you're a little more invested in the characters. That's really the only thing I've been watching. I mean, I listen to music almost all day long, so I haven't watched, oh, I'm lying. I also have been watching, what's up with my phone? I also have been watching, The Shield, The Wire. For I think it's the 4th time. I think I've seen The Wire 4 times. I love that freaking show so much. I'm in the middle of almost the end of season 3. And if you don't know The Wire on HBO, highly recommend it. David Simon is the creator. He did a little mini-series called The Corner, which got him a lot of recognition. He was a journalist in Baltimore before that, and he's the real thing. And it's a brilliant freaking show about, it's not only about the crime world, it's just about the city, about politics, education, media and newspaper business, the crime underworld, all that. And at the end of the day, it's about Baltimore. And you see and hear from everybody, all these different people in Baltimore, which is kind of cool. So, you know, the city is a character, as they say. So glad those brakes were easy to fix. It was really nice. Now we're getting kind of loud here in the wind. I'm curious how it's going to sound. Take a quick break here, and then we'll go back home. Let me give you a little like view of what's up with this little beach here. This is it's kind of a cool beach. There's little homes here. Now we were over there. That's where we were just a moment ago. There you go. go. Let's see how fast we can go on this thing. We're going 30. I used to go 32, 31. Yeah, 31. Hey, hello. I think we'll go a different way. Should we go a different way or the same way? Darn it. I don't know. This is more scenic though, right? But a different way might be nice. I don't know. Let me think about it. I wonder what I should name this video. Should I name it just like cruising along California beach town? Beach riding, coastal city? Do I do a shout out to Ventura itself? I feel like the titles of these videos are like, they really do make a difference. Titles and thumbnails. It's like, you gotta do your little marketing deal. I'd rather not, honestly. I'd rather just throw it up, let the algorithm pick the thumbnail, you know, let the algorithm go up with the title. Let the algorithm control me. I do like this freaking bike, man. I do like riding fast on it, I have to admit. It's fun. I'm waiting to be a brand ambassador, SUPER73. You have nobody here on the Gold Coast. You need somebody here in this area who can do videos, get a free ZX, because I want to ride one. I guess if I could, I'd probably would get the RX just because it's the top of the line. But the ZX looks kind of fun. Just it looks smaller, and I don't know. Actually, I don't think it's smaller than this. I think it's the same height. I guess the ZX would be going a step back, so maybe I should get the RX if I were to get one. Honestly, if I get another bike, it's going to be an Onyx. That's the one I'd want. Or get a proper bicycle, like a proper actual like e-bike that can like is made for biking, because this is not made for pedaling. I would get a proper bike that had some electrical power that could just give me a boost if I needed it. That's what I would probably do, honestly, because I like pedaling. And the Onyx, you cannot pedal at all. This is kind of a halfway point. Onyx, you can't pedal for jack. So that's just basically electric motorcycle. You're just like riding that around. Which is fine, but it's so damn heavy you know, you're just limited on things for me as far as that goes. A bicycle, I could ride the bicycle, you know, and I could get a little exercise, I can enjoy that. A bell, a horn that is so damn loud. I rarely like to use it. It's like, I need a bell for pedestrians and then a horn for bikes, for cars. Because my horn is so loud and obnoxious that I feel bad about using it for people. But it's probably perfect for cars. So that's the deal with that. These guys will just help pave the way for me, just follow in their wake. Come on. No comment. It is so nice outside. It's wonderful. What's up, brother? That's my neighbor. That's my next door neighbor, Brandon. He is a guru, like a legit guru and guide for like ayahuasca, like ceremonies. No joke. No joke. That's what he is. Someone call me? Someone out there in the ocean call for me? Kind of look like it. Yeah, dude, and I have been so intrigued by that. Like that whole like, what is that about? You know, I love ceremony. That's part of why I'm a Mason. I like, you know, the pageantry, the rituals. I like all that kind of stuff. I like spiritual things and kind of meditative ideas, and I have been very intrigued by it. My real concern really would be the process. I know there's some physical things that happen. There's purging that happens. There's this like vomiting and other kind of like bodily functions, like kind of either losing control or just like losing it. Then there's the mental parts too of just losing it. And while I want to experience it in a way, I kind of want to see that world. I also I'm fearful of it, and I don't know. I don't want it to be a bad trip, so to speak, you know. And so, or I don't want to be like crying about my mama or hallucinating, you know what I mean? So I don't know. There's just those things that those fears, I guess you would say I have. But I definitely would be intrigued. I am intrigued by it big time. So.
Yeah, I already saw your dad.
When I first moved here 17 years ago to Ventura, California, all this there was no cement here. There was no path. It was just, you could come out here and surf, but you'd be just coming across rocks and stuff. None of this was here. I mean, the fairgrounds was here, but none of this like paved path here was here. There was a path, there's the bike lane here that goes here, but there was no connection. This was not here. Nowadays, though, they kind of built it out, kind of connects everything a little better. This little really cool bird sanctuary. I like this a lot, actually. It's pretty cool. It's kind of nice. Gets a little narrow when you got multiple bikes coming across and some pedestrians is like walking from civilian. Okay, we've been going pretty good. I'm kind of stoked about this. I don't know how long we've been riding. I feel like it's a nice ride. This has been a really nice ride. This kind of loop that I did, this is kind of what I normally do. This is, I usually run this path or I ride it. It's one of my like six kind of paths I do. This is one of them. It's probably one of the better scenic wise, especially on Saturday when people are out. Enjoy the weather. Okay. Should I go a little farther, or what should I do? I don't know. I'm trying to decide if I should end it or keep going. I kind of want to just have some fun and ride a little bit, a little faster. Kind of goof around a bit for a minute. Maybe we'll do that. You can't really go that fast on the bike paths. I feel like if I really want to haul ass, I gotta kind of get on some roads that aren't used much. So maybe we'll go over here where all the drug dealers are. Going 31 miles an hour, so this is a win for that. Not horrible. I mean, I don't know, you tell me, can you hear me? It might be too loud. But just ride a little bit. Maybe we'll ride a little bit longer. I kind of feel like riding. I don't really want to go home. When I go home, I got tasks to do, like take kids trunk or treating and stuff like that. Look at that. Feel that braking power. Love the braking power, dude. So excited to be able to fix my brakes. I was worried that not the calibration, but the alignment was going to be a challenge. That was what was worried. I'm like, oh, I'm going to take these damn things off, and then I won't be able to get them settled in right, and I'm going to be like fiddle farting with it, and I have to grease them up or put some Windex on them or something. And luckily, it was just nothing. It took me 2 seconds. You saw, I mean, I did the video. Video was 11 minutes, and I did it in like 9. So, it's kind of cool. I like that. This is Tony's Pizza. This is, it's definitely the best pizza in town. It's like kind of a New York or Boston style pizza, thin crust, greasy, fold it in half type of deal. I like it a lot. It's very popular with the folks. Costs a little more than Domino's or something. And my wife's pretty cheap, so she don't really understand it, but I do. I get it. I can appreciate good food. Not everybody in my household can. But that's another story for another time. Okay, I'm gonna go straight here. That dude has been there that dude's been there for like an hour just sitting there. It makes me nervous. I don't know what his deal is. I ain't feeling it. But maybe he's just tired. Shit. Nothing wrong with being tired. Okay, I'm gonna get in the bike lane now that we have bike lane. Okay. And this is where we go. This is where we end the road. Thanks for watching, you guys. Appreciate you for checking it out. Check out my other channel, the Out Group, which is the music one. I also have the Art of Comics, which talk about graphic art, illustration, and comic books that I do. If you want to get in these kind of mods and stuff that I got, there's links down there for those Amazon things. I get a little taste when someone buys something there, so that's kind of fun. Helps me out. And thanks for watching. Talk to you guys later. Peace out.